Time in Warcraft is something that has been relevant in the previous expansions of the game and still even is in BFA today. But while time is relevant and important, not everyone understands completely how it works and functions, so today we'll be asking the question, how do the Timeways work? Get ready, because this might be a little bit confusing. In one of the chronicles, the third I believe, we get a small description of how the flow of time properly functions, or an example of how it functions. The complete description basically sums up, because it is far too long to put in a script for me to read off, but basically it sums up that the Timeways are a river that flow ever forward. This river represents our timeline, the only one that truly matters. It is stated that as the river flows, small creeks and estuaries can break off and flow independently from the main river, and over time they will just fall flat and dissipate or stop and basically become pointless. These creeks and estuaries represent the different possibilities, and if any of these possibilities are acted upon, the creeks are basically fed back into the main river and it affects its flow. The biggest example here would be Warlords of Draenor. One of these creeks was an alternate version of Draenor that ran parallel with our river, and it was fed back into the main stream by Kairos and Garros just before Warlords of Draenor. In this case, a branching path of past events came back to haunt us. Another large example of affecting the Timeways came about in the Cataclysm at the Hour of Twilight. For those who aren't aware, Deathwing wished to enact the old god's will and free them from their prison, effectively ending the world. This action would have dire consequences on the flow of the Timeways, so the Guardians of Time, the Bronze Dragonflight, they stepped in and provided Azeroth with a means of saving time by altering time. Basically, the Bronze Dragonflight went back in time and stole away the Dragon Soul, the only artifact powerful enough to stop Deathwing. While the Dragon Soul was returned after Deathwing's defeat, its use in the future brought about ripples that altered the course of the river of our timeline. It is from my understanding that the end of the world and the awakening of the old gods was supposed to happen by using the Dragon Soul on Deathwing in present day. The Bronze Dragonflight totally changed the course of events going forward. You see, when an event happens in the Timeways, it stays permanent. No altercation could change it. The only thing that is truly uncertain and has many possibilities is the future, which is undefined until it becomes present. In the case for the Hour of Twilight, it would be an inevitable future without the interference of the Bronze Dragonflight and the Dragon Soul. It is for this reason that the weakening Dragonflight possibly didn't foresee Kairos' use of the Hourglass of Time to open the way to alternate Draenor. Many future possibilities remain a mystery to them now that their powers are weakened and time is altered. While they hold on to their power of time travel, they cannot perfectly see the future anymore and are subjected to mere glimpses as a result. Hopefully, I provided some insight on how the Timeways and its protectors work. Time is a very difficult and touchy topic about it, but the basic framework is there, and most should probably know it. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below, and I will be sure to read them. Thanks for watching.